Hey, good evening. I was gonna say good to see you all, but but I'm not seeing anyone, only the camera. Um, yeah, this is kind of a spontaneous video. Um, I actually made another video in the morning while I was climbing. Um, yeah, but the last climbing video took a lot of time. The editing just took a lot of time. So yeah, this is not something I want to do every day, but it was fun to play around with the different settings, the sped up version, and yeah, but it's a bit of a challenge to convert 1.5 hour footage into 15 minutes. Interesting. Yet today I just want to share a few things, um, and I think as I usually do, I'm just going to turn the camera around because I think the sun is so much more beautiful than my face. Yeah, I really felt like sharing a few things that I'm almost scared to share because I've become a little bit superstitious in the sense that whenever I say that something has gotten better, I often kind of experience the exact opposite once I've claimed that something has gotten better. That's why over the years I've become quite careful about prematurely announcing any kind of, hey, something has actually gotten better. So yeah, one thing that I just want to acknowledge that is huge for me. Yeah, if you imagine you are stuck in a body that is just absolutely on fire, one foot on the gas and one on the brake, the engine is howling like a runaway train. Whatever you throw in its way, it just keeps going full steam. Well, that's been my state, and luckily, as I shared earlier, the heart pounding and the whole body vibration and these kind of things, they have calmed down, fortunately. What I started doing, I think somewhere in 2017, 18, I started using earplugs, because when the nervous system is so aroused, any kind of stimulus is just, well, it makes it even more difficult for the body to get into sleep. So last year, finally, beginning of last year, after, I don't know what, 7 years of constant earplug use, my ears just said, that's it. And I got such a heavy infection that in the end I had to find another way, but I just couldn't get rid of the infection. So I ended up trying, I don't know how many different things. Then at some point I was using coconut oil to just lie on the side, put coconut oil in my upper ear, to block the ear so that I can sleep. And a few weeks ago, actually in one of my shutdowns, in one of my crashes, I passed out without earplugs. So I thought, okay, let me try to keep going with that. So the last few weeks I've been sleeping without any earplugs, and I know for you this might seem like, what's the big deal? But for a person like me, this is a big deal. Yeah. And once you regain these kind of things, like things that you guys just take for granted, wow, you become aware of how precious that is. It's incredible. Yeah, that is the one thing. Yeah, and the other thing is that it truly feels like energy is a little more stable. Even though my nights are really short, Like last night, for example, I think I had 2.5 hours of solid sleep. Then I woke up, somebody was listening to I don't know what. And without earplugs, well, it's difficult to sleep then. But nonetheless, and I'm not able to really pinpoint what is doing it, whether it is the meditation in combination with the Qigong, or who knows what it is. I mean, in the end, to be honest, I don't really care as long as it, as long as it's like that. You know? Yeah. So today I felt like sharing something really light, and I think it's so important to really acknowledge whenever something gets better, even if one doesn't share it with anyone else, but just to really gratefully acknowledge, you know what? Whoa, hey, there's something that has gotten better. And yeah, what I sense in myself, it immediately feels like the stranglehold of this disease has somehow loosened a bit. And yeah, for me, what I experience every single time is like, oh, like the spirit wakes up. I almost become kind of rebellious and adventurous. Yeah, and this might seem weird to you because after seeing yesterday's video, in case you did, seeing me climb, well, you might say, what is he even talking about, right? This guy is doing things that I haven't been able to do my entire life. Like, what is he saying being sick, and yet he's climbing on trees? Yeah, actually, to release this video, yesterday's video, the climbing one, made me more emotional somehow than, yeah, than almost all of the others. And not because I'm making myself so vulnerable, but I know that the way I showed myself will cause a lot of misunderstanding, because I don't think most people will be able to hold these two things in their mind, like seeing me up there and at the same time understanding that I'm still walking the tightrope and I can still crash at any time. And yeah, and still my base level is just not good, to say the least, and there's still 24/7 heart pounding and all the rest of it, you know? And there's this weird sense of somehow wanting to somehow explain it, but I know it's futile, it's not possible, you know? Yeah, this is it's weird to detect that in myself. I know I don't have to explain it to anyone, you know? It doesn't really matter. But I guess since I've shown myself publicly with my story, and then at the same time showing these sides of myself as well, it just causes a lot of confusion. And I think it's difficult to view these things and to be able to make sense of them. You know? Like yesterday I wrote in the description, for me climbing is medicine, and that I climb in states where there is nausea and dizziness, and where most people wouldn't even leave their bed. But for me it's been my go-to. It's the thing that can pull me out of massive nausea, just pull the body out of purging, basically. You know? Yeah, today I thought I'd just share the sunset with you. This is it. I hope the sound of the ocean is not too loud in comparison with my voice. Yeah, I just find it beautiful here in the evening. And I know some of you are probably watching from a Western country. And well, now we're in April, so probably it's not very not very warm at your place. yeah, so maybe it's beautiful also to see this. I'm gonna switch off now, and I wish you a good evening. Catch you next time.